Good morning, everyone. Happy Sabbath. So I want to ask you a question. Do you have a favorite item? It could be like shoes, a soccer ball, or a painting. Do you have any favorite items? Do you want to tell me?
One of my paintings.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Anyone else?
Soccer ball.
Soccer ball. Awesome. So I'm going to tell you a story about these two girls who love their shoes. They're classmates and best friends. They would walk to school every day together, and every day they went to school, they would wear their shoes. Their names were Anna and Elizabeth. Anna had these really pretty blue sparkly shoes, while Elizabeth had white flower shoes. And they would do everything together at school. They would try to pair up when they did a class project or at recess time and PE. And one day, it was a very hot day. It was a very muggy, humid, sunny day. And it was the last class before they got to go home that they did PE. And Elizabeth, she was so tired after they did their sport they had to do before going home. And she was grumpy, she was anxious to go home, she was irritated, and Anna was talking to her about her class project that she had to do for science. And Elizabeth just did not have it. She was so tired, she was sweating, and she started to yell at her, saying, "Can you stop talking? Like, you're annoying." And Anna was so confused. Like, she asked her, like, "What's going on? Why are you yelling at me?" And Elizabeth goes on saying, "Well, you talk too much." So Anna felt very frustrated about this. And she felt like she had to get back at her, like make her feel what she felt. So Elizabeth, like I said, she loved her white floral shoes. And like I said, it was muggy outside, so there were mud everywhere, and there were mud on the bottom of their shoes. And Anna just went up to her and stomped on her foot like that and made her white shoes dirty. And the bell rang, and she ran off going home without Elizabeth. And she could hear Elizabeth crying in the background, like, Why did you do this? And when Anna got home, she realized what she did, and she was like, I shouldn't have gotten upset with her. It was really hot that day. Maybe I should apologize. Or maybe I should give her my blue sparkly shoes instead, since I ruined her white ones. And she saw what she did, and she wanted to make it up to her. So the next day, they walked together to school, like every day they've done, but Elizabeth was like this, like, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. And Elizabeth was on her other side, so she was facing away from Anna, yes. And Anna had a bag with her blue sparkly shoes in them. And that day, she was wearing like really ugly brown shoes because she wanted to give her blue shoes away to her. And she taps on Elizabeth and say, I'm sorry what I did. I shouldn't have gotten upset with you. So to make it up to you, and let's be friends again, I'm going to give you my blue sparkly pair of shoes. And you know what? Do you know what Elizabeth did? You want to tell? Matthias? Well, Elizabeth said, I'm sorry too. I should have gotten upset with you. That day was too hot for the both of us. So the story is about forgiveness and to realize that we're all the same. We're all humans. We make mistakes. But God gave us the gift of forgiveness to forgive one another. And saying you're sorry and forgiving can make it possible for your friends and family to love one another again and live happily again. And God, He was the first one to forgive us. And when He lives in our hearts, His love makes it possible for us to say we're sorry and forgive too. So the next time you're upset with someone, maybe your parents or a friend of yours or classmate, and they said something really bad or like they did something and you're angry at them, just stop and think. Like, should I get back at them, or is there a better way to handle this? Like, should I just say sorry? So, thank you. You can go back to your seats now.